Mark, Nugent Hopkins said that he came into the season kind of with like this confidence offensively that he was going to have a big year, and it seems like he's been able to contribute in multiple ways this season. Have you guys noticed in the room maybe a little bit of a difference this year from previous years with him?
To be honest, there's been very little difference for me in his personality and the way he approaches the game, his professionalism, the way he prepares. For me, the difference has really been the on-ice product. I think he's been more comfortable taking more chances for offense, trusting his ability and his wingers and the team on the ice to play defense as well. But at no point last year did I think that, wow, he's frustrated with not scoring. He was comfortable in his role, did what the team needed. And I think he took a challenge over the summer and applied it to his game. But to me, the person that comes to the rink every day is still the same guy. He's just putting the puck in that a little more often now.
He talked about the summer. He said he really never changed anything in his approach, but is it just maturity then that allows him to have that you said?
Maybe. I think sometimes getting the green light from maybe a coach, having a conversation, asking him to be more offensive, maybe that tinkers the mindset a little bit. He was in a pretty good checking role last year. He got a lot of the tough matchups, and when you're playing against the other team's top line every night, sometimes the mindset can change to just not wanting to get scored on, holding them at bay and letting the other guys do the scoring. And this year he just added the offensive side as well as playing the good defense. So it's good to see his game, as you said, mature. He's really finding his own, which is nice to see.
I wanted to ask about the schedule, and you guys get a bit of a respite from what was a road-heavy portion of it. It seemed like you guys were playing every day, every other day, and practicing every day. Is it nice to get this little break when you guys are playing well and picking up points, or would you have rather to kind of play every second day?
There's some pros and cons. The bodies start to wear on. You can tell a lot of the illness going around the room. That happens when you get a game-heavy schedule, just running down every night and getting on the plane. Sometimes the illness can creep in, so it's nice to get a few days, get some guys healthy, get them charged up for the game. But for me, I like to check in with the family occasionally in the winter. It's nice to see my kids and catch up with what they're doing. So when Dad's home for a little bit, it's nice to kind of recharge that way and reconnect with families.
This Philadelphia team that's coming in tomorrow, big monkey off their back last night. What do you think their approach will be, and how do you guys counter it tomorrow night?
Well, they'll be a desperate team. They're no different than us. They're looking up at a lot of teams in the standings, whether it be league or division. They need points just as badly as we do. And we owe them one. They got one late on us there in Philly. So I'm sure both teams will be desperate. They're going to cling to some confidence they got in the last game just like us. So it'll probably be a well-played hockey game.
How much of a mental burden was taken off of them last night after winning that game, in your opinion?
Yeah, I'm sure quite a bit. When you lose 10 in a row, you probably didn't deserve to lose all 10. You found breaks, stuff was going the other way, and for them to finally get some breaks, get a win, I'm sure there's some relief in that room. But like I said, they've got a lot of teams they're looking up at, so I'm sure there's no, they're not that relieved. They know there's a lot of work just like us, so it'll be a desperately played hockey game, I'm sure.